What's good, everybody? It is your boy lame.pv back again with another video, and in this video today I'm going to show you guys how to do this seamless swipe post on Instagram. A lot of you guys have asked me how to do this before, and I figured I'd just make a little quick tutorial on how to do so. It's really simple and you do it all in Photoshop and cropping. So without further ado, let's just jump right into Photoshop and go from there. Okay guys, so here we have the full image in Photoshop. So first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we crop it down to 12 by 5. So what we're going to do is you come over here to the left and come to the crop tool right here. And up here in the left corner, you're going to see these two boxes. This is where we're going to enter in our ratio. So the first one you want to make sure is 12 and the second is 5. So now it's going to come down to this, rectangular box. So pretty much this is where your images are going to zoom in at and swipe to on Instagram. So just make sure it is wherever you want it to be. I think right there is pretty solid. So you're going to hit enter or check mark, and it's going to crop your image down for you. So as you can see, this is where it's going to zoom in at, and this is where you're going to swipe. So now what you want to do is go up to the view column on top of Photoshop. You can't see it because I cut the screen off, but it's just go to view and you come down to new guide layout. This is what you want to do next. And this is going to pop up here. Make sure the only thing checked is columns. You don't want anything else checked. And make sure width and gutter is empty, because all you need is the number. So pretty much the number is how many images you're going to export. So how many times you want people to swipe. I think 2 is a golden number. You can do 3 if you want. You can do 4, 5, 6. You get the gist. I think 2 is just the golden number. So make sure that is the only one filled out, is just the number of images you want. Everything else is just going to be blank. So hit OK. And now you're going to have these 3 lines. So next thing you want to do is select the slice tool. So now the slice tool is another cropping tool. So you're going to come back over to the left on the crop tool, right click, and you're going to see all the different cropping tools you can use. Make sure you select slice tool. So now what you want to do is simply just come up here at the top. It's going to say slices from guides. So all you got to do is just click that one time. And now you're going to see 1 and 2. So pretty much that's your first image, that's your second image. Super simple. So now what you want to do is you want to export your photos. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up to File and Export, but you don't want to export it just any normal way. You want to export with Save for Web. This says Legacy because this is Adobe's old way of saving files. So I don't know why it comes in zoomed in, but there is both our images. They're both highlighted. That's when they're grayed out. So you don't have to click on them or anything. They're perfectly fine. So now what you want to do is you want to come over to the right column and you want to make sure it is a JPEG file and it is maximum quality. You'll see 100% quality. You want to make sure, because Instagram does degrade quality, so you want it to be the highest maximum quality so it doesn't look really bad when you post it. So what you're going to do now is just simply come down here, hit save. And now you want to select the folder where you want to save it at. I save it in my external hard drive on Flamer Gang, because that's where all the flamers are. So just a little note too. So I selected to save in this folder. It's not going to save in this folder. It's going to make another folder, images, and then save in there. I don't know why it does that, but that's just the way it goes. So it's going to create an images folder and save it in there, just so you know. So now you want to make sure format is images only, settings, default settings, slices, all slices. You want to make sure these settings are like that, and you can name it anything you want. I'll just name it swipe. I usually just keep it the file name, and just hit save. So it's going to save 2 of them. So now you want to get your photos to your phone, however way you do it. I use I use AirDrop because I have an iPhone. You could use Google Drive, Dropbox, however way you get photos to your phone, just upload them and get them to your phone. And now we're going to go back to Instagram and I'll show you guys how to post the photo. Okay guys, so here we are back on Instagram, and oh shit, that is fire, Jada. So now what we're gonna do is make a new post. So obviously you guys know where that is. So here is our 3 images. This is the full image and these are our swipey images. So make sure the full image is selected. So now you wanna make sure it is the 4:5 crop you're posting. So you can hit these 2 arrows in the left corner. That is going to make sure it is 4:5. So now what you wanna do is select the multiple post, because we're gonna be doing a multiple. now you want to select the first of your swipey images. So with this image, all you want to do is make sure it is all the way to the right. Now it's going to be 4x5, so it's not going to be too little or too much at the top and bottom. It's going to be perfectly fine. So just make sure this is all the way to the right side. And then with the third image, you want to make sure this is all the way to the left. You do this to make sure it is aligned properly and not jumbled up on the face. But that's all you need to worry about for those two swiper images. So now you're just going to hit next, and then next again, and this is where you can type out your super sad boy caption or whatever you please. So if you want to preview the post, you can hit the images up here, and this is going to preview exactly how it will be posted. So you swipe left, or yeah, it's left. Or is that right? I don't know. So as you can see, it is the seamless swipe post. So this is a preview, and don't worry about that black like line in the middle. It won't show up in your post. It just, I guess, shows you the edge of the image. So if you guys are still watching at this point, here is a little bonus. So you know how you see some of those posts where the swipe images is first and then the full image? I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure the full image is selected, and you want to make sure it is still 4x5. So you're going to select multiple again. So you're going to select that and just do it like the normal way, like you're about to make a regular swiper post. But before you do that, go back to the first image and just double tap it, and it's going to deselect it. So this is going to be the first one, but now it's in a 4x5 crop and not just the regular 12x5 crop or whatever way Instagram reads it. So this is in a 4x5 crop now. So you're going to select both your swiping images first. So you got the first one, now you got the second one. Just make sure they're to the right and then the left, and then you can select your full image, and you can make sure that is the full image as well. So that is a little way on how to make sure, how to do that swiper image first and then your full image. I've seen this kind of become a trend as well lately, and I figured I'd show you guys how to do this as well without messing the crop up and still getting that 4x5. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and that little bonus tip at the end, and leave a like, show some love, leave a comment, and I hope you guys like this video and have a great new year. It's your boy lame.pv, and I'm out.